Welcome to The Explainer, where we turn big ideas into clear, actionable insights. History is just full of these gold rushes, right? These moments of massive opportunity for anyone who sees the shift happening. And right now, we are smack in the middle of one. But this time, the gold isn't in the ground. It's being built with AI.
So yeah, we're in this modern-day gold rush. But forget panning for gold. This quote absolutely nails it. The real money, the real opportunity, is in building the pickaxes and shovels for this new wave of digital prospectors. And that's exactly what we're going to show you today, how you can start building those tools.
Okay, so let's set the scene. We're talking about a massive shift here. I mean, think about the California gold rush back in the day. Fortunes were literally being made overnight. It's happening again, but today's gold isn't a metal, it's AI. And the nuggets, well, they're these incredibly powerful AI models. And this really gets to the core lesson here, the big takeaway from history. Because if you look back, the biggest winners of the gold rush, they weren't the miners. Nope, they were the folks selling the tools, the shovels, the pickaxes. And it's the exact same thing today. The real, lasting opportunity isn't just about using AI. It's about creating valuable, repeatable solutions that solve actual problems for people.
And the scale here is just mind-blowing. We're talking about venture capitalists not just, dipping a toe in the water. They are pouring money into this. We're looking at an estimated $56 billion going into generative AI in 2024 alone. That is a giant wave of cash, and it's all looking for one thing: valuable tools to invest in.
All right, so if you're going to stake your claim in this gold rush, you need the right tool. But forget the old pick and shovel. In this new digital frontier, your modern pickaxe is the Custom GPT.
So, what in the world is this tool anyway? Well, GPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer. Let's break that down. Pre-trained basically means it's already learned from a gigantic chunk of the internet. And generative, that just means it can use all that knowledge to create brand new, really human-like stuff. It's the engine that makes things like ChatGPT work.
Okay, so what's the real difference between the standard ChatGPT that we all know and a custom GPT? Well, think of it like this. Standard ChatGPT is a generalist, kind of like a jack of all trades. You have to explain everything from scratch every single time you talk to it. But a custom GPT? That's a specialist. It's already been set up for a specific purpose with its own instructions and knowledge. It's an expert, right out of the box.
And this right here is probably the most revolutionary part of this whole thing. You do not need to be a coder. I'll say that again. No coding required. If you can describe what you want in plain English, just regular language, you can build your own custom AI. The barrier to entry has just been demolished. It has never been lower.
So, okay, you've got this incredible tool in your hands, but a brand new pickaxe is totally useless if you don't know where to dig, right? And that brings us to what is maybe the most crucial step of all: finding a problem that people will actually pay you to solve.
And this is the question, isn't it? It's the biggest one every single new entrepreneur faces. Okay, I have the tech, but where do I even start? What do I do with it? Well, the answer, it's actually a lot simpler than you think.
I want you to forget about flashy features just for a minute. Great GPTs, the ones that actually succeed, they start with a paid pain point. That means a real, nagging problem that people are already spending money to fix. See, you're not trying to invent a whole new need. You're just offering a better, faster, maybe cheaper solution to a problem that's already there. All right, so once you've found that pain point, that's when you can start building. You can actually map out a path from that little idea all the way to a steady income. And it's a clear, repeatable process.
And the process for turning your idea into a real product, it's basically a simple 4-step loop. First, you pinpoint a really specific niche problem. Second, you build your GPT with just some simple instructions. Third, and this is key, you get it into the hands of real users to test it. And fourth, you take their feedback and use it to make the thing better. It's a cycle: build, test, refine, repeat.
Now, let's talk about the money, because that's what you're here for, right? When it comes to getting paid, you've got a few really clear options. First, you could get a cut of the revenue from OpenAI itself if your GPT gets super popular in their store. Second, you could set up a subscription, offer a free basic version, and then charge for premium features. Or third, and this can be really lucrative, you can go direct to businesses and sell custom-built GPTs that solve their specific, high-value problems. So there you have it. You've got the map, you've got the tools, you know where to start looking for gold. The only thing left to do now is to take that first step and start your own journey.
And look, this is not about waiting for the perfect moment. It's not about waiting for someone to give you permission. It's about taking action. It's about finding just one person you can help, really listening to what they tell you, and then having the courage to build and get better right out there in public.
In fact, let's make it super practical. Here's a 30-day plan to get you launched. Step 1. Publish your first GPT this week. Seriously, it doesn't have to be perfect. Step 2. Get feedback from, say, 5 real users. Step 3. Make one post or a quick demo video about it. And Step 4. Ask for one testimonial. That's it. Momentum is everything.
So, as we wrap this up, just think about it. The technology is here, the market is absolutely ready, and the opportunity is just massive. The AI gold rush is happening right now, and the tools are literally in your hands. So really, there's only one question left to ask. What problem are you going to solve first?